Fly Guy in the building. This your boy Fly Guy coming at you with a Thursday night PSA. Today I want to tell you a little something I've just been thinking about lately, and it's that women want to be heard. Men, we just want to be understood. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. First of all, I'm gonna start off with you ladies. Ladies, you just want to be heard, and you want somebody to pay attention to you. So what do? You pamper yourselves up. You get loud. You tend to put yourself out there, and people will pay attention, right? And I'm not saying it's in a bad way. You put yourself out there, as in you dress up, you put on makeup, you do things that women do to make themselves look a little better, it's a little bit flashier, so somebody will look at you, whether it's a man or a woman. But you want to be seen, you want to be heard. Men just want to be understood. That's why Fly Guy, myself, I can sit here and look like a bum. All I do is want to be understood. So sometimes I just want to be understood, not seen or heard all the time. But in the same sense, we do want to be understood. We want to be understood, not necessarily seen all the time. That's why men stand in the background, kind of chill, and the ladies are the ones that are in the front getting all the attention. Hell, let's be for real. Is the wedding really for the man or the woman? It's for the woman. Because you look so pretty in your dress, and oh, it's so nice, and she has all these flowers and flower girls, and what's the guy get? A suit and a couple guys go out with him maybe the night before he has his last night of freedom, right? What do we really do? Do men really get glorified in weddings? No, because it's not for the man. It's for the woman. Because women want to be what? They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They need the attention. Now, gentlemen, when you make your woman feel like she's not being seen or heard, what does she do? She goes out and she tries to get that attention. So how do you do these things? And ladies, either way, if he's actually doing what he needs to do and you still go out and try to get attention, and you wasn't his to begin with in the first place, you were already made for the streets. Sorry to say that. Sorry, guess you didn't want to hear that you probably didn't want to hear that, but Fly Guy will tell you, you were already for the streets. You already going out there looking for attention that's being given to you at home. But you'll come up with a reason and say, oh, he works too much, or he does this, or he does that. There's always going to be something missing. Okay? Now, if that something missing is going to be a deal breaker, then you need to figure that out before you're 10 years into the relationship and then decide, oh, I'm done. You already saw it there. It was already there. You just put the blinders on and decided to ignore it. Okay? So, what happens, gentlemen, when you don't give your lady attention? She leaves and she goes and looks for it somewhere else. But how you give her attention is you come home, you talk to her. How was your day? What were you doing? Wash her feet, maybe cook for the day. It's not necessarily a gender role when it comes to cooking, cleaning, and just taking care of general household or raising children. You're called parents for a reason. It's not just parent and then the other parent just kind of look. You help out. You help make them. You wasn't tripping when you made them, but all of a sudden you tripping because you got to help take care of them. They're called your children for a reason. It's called your child for a reason. It's both your child. It's not just one or the other. It's both of you. So if you're too tired to get up, I'll get up. If I'm too tired to get up, you'll get up. We'll both get up when they're slapping us in the head talking about they're hungry, right? It's just going to happen. That's kids. That's what they do. They learn from your example. But anyways, let me get to my point. So gentlemen, make sure you pay attention to your lady. Give her flowers every once in a while. What you did to get her is what you gotta do to keep her. I'm gonna say that again. What you did to get her is what you gotta do to keep her. Ladies, what you did to get him is what you gotta do to keep him. Don't set a standard and then just stop. That means Don't start cooking and then all of a sudden just stop as soon as the papers are signed. Because that's going to get some more papers signed, and that's divorce papers. And your future ex-husband will tell you, well, you stopped cooking and you stopped caring. And you weren't understanding me. What will she probably say? Well, you weren't paying attention to me. You were too busy working, or you're too busy doing this. Well, I'm going to just kill that right there. Ladies or gentlemen, whichever one of you works a lot, you got to put time aside for the significant other. Because if you don't, the relationship's going to die in the water right then and there. Money doesn't make everything, but time does. Even if it's just sitting on the couch and she's just cuddling up with you on the couch, that's how they show their affection to, hey, I'm happy you're here. Think about it. She's laying with you. She's watching TV. You could be watching the game. She may not care anything about the game. She's just happy to be there with you. So don't think she's being annoying because she's laying all over you. She wants to be with you. When she stops doing that, that's when you should worry. She was doing this, and all of a sudden she don't. Start questioning things every once in a while. And don't be accusatory about it. Just say, hey, you don't seem to want to be around me anymore, or what's going on? And she'll probably tell you, you don't seem to understand me anymore, and you don't pay attention to me, so I'll get it somewhere else. Now, ladies, I'm going to tell you about a man. Men are very easy. We're very simple to understand. And it's not hard. Y'all think it's hard to understand. It's really not. Some men, I can't speak for all men, but for most men, all we want is peace. So when we walk in the house, I don't need a freaking honey-do list while I walk in the damn house. Give me time to sit down. Ask me about my day just like I ask you about your day. If I don't look like I feel like talking, then just let me be for a little bit. You don't have to have a beer ready for me. I'm not much of a drinker like that. Not me particularly. But sometimes I just want to sit and be in silence. And if that means I got to go to my room or go to our room and shut the door for a little while, just let me be in silence for a little bit. I'll come out. I'll come talk to you. And then I'll tell you about my day if I want to. Or I might just sit on the porch and just say, you know what? I don't want to talk. And just sit there. I'm not a smoker, so I don't smoke, but I probably just sit there. And if you simply just being there is enough. It's understood that we just want you to be there. That's understanding a man. You can't be a man. You can't say you know how it is to be a man because you're not a man. So I can't say I know how it is to be a woman because I'm not a woman. So when women try to put themselves in a man's place, say, I know how you feel. No, you don't, because you're not a man. Another man's gonna know how another man feels. He's like, I get where you coming from, bro. Well, holla at me. We understand each other. There's no homo there. It's just like women understand women, men understand men. We just know sometimes it's nothing that needs to be said. Just leave it alone. Now, if it's an issue you need to come back to and talk about, man, we have to compromise on this. We have to talk about it. We can't just leave it alone. But sometimes it's best to just leave it alone for right then and there, because you don't want to get disrespectful with your woman, because then you're giving her the wrong attention. It's attention, but it's wrong attention that she wants. And then men, we're not understood, and then nobody's understood, and then here we are listening to Fly Guy's video, right? So, recap. Women just want to be heard and they want attention. You want to be heard, you want attention, and with that attention, you want an understanding. I didn't say that at first, but you do. You want us to understand you want that attention. You want our attention on you. And if the right person, as long as the right person is giving her that attention, it's all good. when it's not being given to her or wasn't given to her as a youngster, that's when we have issues. Right? So all these women we call thoughts and, this and that and the other, they have a story. There's some kind of story where a male probably was not present. I guarantee you a male probably wasn't present or is present the wrong way. They got the wrong kind of attention. Think about that for a minute, guys. For those of you who have daughters, think about that. I have a daughter. I have to think about it all the time. Ladies, men just want to be understood. Sometimes it's not about us looking good or, we got the big muscles and all that. I mean, we're all going to get old. We're all going to get grumpy one day. We're all going to be sitting on the porch. That woman get on my damn nerves, but she understands me. That's all we want. We just want you to understand us. And with that, ain't much else I can tell you. I'm Fly Guy, and I'm out.